In 1967, the Queen of Soul released her rendition of Otis Redding's classic hit song, Respect. At just 24 years old, Aretha Franklin entered the recording studio with her sisters, a clear vision, and one of R&B's greatest bass players of all time, Tommy Cogbill. Little did anyone know in the recording studio that day that this song would become a powerful anthem for igniting the civil rights movement and women's rights movement, and the impact it would have on generations to come. So today I'm going to show you how to play the main bass riff and the secret behind what makes Tommy's bass groove so great. So have a quick listen to the riff and then I'll break it down. If you'd like to grab the full bass transcription with tab and notation, just click the link below this video and I'll send you over the PDF for free. So this bass riff is the main verse groove that happens 3 times before we go to the key change and the sax solo. So let me play this first bass riff slowly, and then I'll break down the second bass riff and then we'll put it all together. So the first bass riff goes like this. And that repeats 3 times. The third time is slightly different. I'll show you the variation in a sec. But let's just break down the technique and the fingering I'm using there. So we're on the G, 2 Gs, and I'm using my first finger here to bar. So that shape is really worth getting down. I call it the Motown shape because it's used so much in Motown. Oh, what is that bass line? Oh, I can't think. If you know what that bass line is, let me know in the comments. There's just so many Motown bass lines that use this particular shape where you've got the root, you go down to the 6th, and then you go to the 5th. So it's worth getting comfortable with those 3 notes. So we have... And then this is the tricky bit where you're going to have to position shift. This is the fingering that I do. And then I'm shifting to the 3rd fret and then open A. So all right, so that's all with my 1st, 4th finger, 1st, 4th, 1st, 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 and then open string. 1st finger. And then the reason why I go up to here and shift is because then I'm in this position again, which is that position that I want to try and keep the bass line in one position as much as possible to limit the amount of movement that I'm doing. So I'm only really making like a couple of position shifts. So we go, the second bar is F, open A, 1st finger on the C, and then I shift, and then 3rd finger, 4th finger, G. The other way you could play that is 1st finger, 4th, and then you come here to play the E, F, but then you're going to have to shift to the 1st finger here, which I think is a more awkward shift. So I would go F, A, C, D, E, F, G. And then it does that twice. So it does the exact same thing twice. This is the first verse. And then the 3rd time it goes... And then it goes to the C there. So it goes to a slightly different chord. So that second bar is slightly different the 3rd time you play that bass riff. So we have... That's the same. So F, open, C, and then you go F, E flat, D, C. So, and then we're going to move on to, I guess, the second bass riff in this verse, where we're going between the chords C and F. So it goes, and then now we're on the C, and here we go, we got that shape again. Oh, hey, we got that shape. Another really, really common shape is the next bar, right? Like this chromatic walk up, I call it a chromatic walk up, is really, really common as well. Happens in a lot of Jameson stuff as well. It's classic walking bass language as well. So that's a key to bear in mind. But the second part here, slowly, we have C, C, A, G, A, C, C, F. Now, that second bar you got to watch out for, because a lot of the notes are off the beat. They're on the upbeat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and pretty much all the notes apart from the first one, right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that is the second part of the bass riff. Don't forget to grab the tab and sheet music by clicking the link below so you can print off the PDF and practice this bass riff at home. And if you want to see me break down another iconic bass riff, then click this video you see on the screen now, and I'll see you there.